Yeah, hello, Janet. Oh, many aje samatu nka many aje pa. Na here na TV da. Imprim show occasion TV. Misro enkrofobia twa mani mu ahia ma me ne o monkasa me wi a na me ne wakasa na emum di kanchi wo fidie no etu occasion TV. Abusia for me din na obri ebo a from akona na ase council na here na wo hwe obi e hwe occasion TV onso kɔhwe ho obeye nhira.
Entertainment news ebeto wasum ade ebema obraba ko ni mu eye occasions TV ewo YouTube subscribe uwia na uwie adoma no mia so ebeto mu abati ti wo la ye de ade tuma won first person a wo behwe wo yusi e ho na mehwe hwe mienko na yenye ni sie
Abusia for Hase Occasion TV, Edini Bakope, Edujan Fi Gideon, and our Gidi Bajo so. We are youth in politics and a yeshim we want to say, Afin Abaswa, no share mamma, share video into me and question because youth know, just a politics near the room, said a bear boy, now from penny photos, a home I said dear, now to me I said a bear boy, and was Ganano or Mujai, Amaye, nay swap a far ediso. It is said, so be a dear, now we abijayama, now I need ya, oba bre. Ye be se bebre no enu ntina mafa dwumadi wi ato me ho so se ade bia na e koso my Ghana no ase a emwa no de me se me bona maka a chempanyifo no se de be ya bude yie e betu yie no mai bibia yie pa na aboa yen pa na na videos bi e ofiase ene no me pese ye hwe na ansa ne be hwe video no Ghana ha campaign bi e koso a nipa bebre no e chiro ma adwen e fa ho bi mo e che se Ghana no enkoye title that so nyina ne se fix the country a obi e ka bi. Yes, and no crash so me gina hai me support that campaign pa yi. Na no me be prove actually the ntia me support that campaign yi. Na Addo dan kwa Akufo-Addo. Ghana mampani we disappoint Ghana for bebre. We disappoint Ghana for wa kire say Addo ene MPP memu no mo nka no kure. Omo ni no kure ba ko se kura. Omo ya trofo. The ntia me kasa nsem we ansa na me video we no. Bo hu the ntia ama me kasa asem we nyina he. Mama, ye hwa de bi e wo ha sei anse na be ko ye first video no tax ye ka se taxa okọ abochie okọ tupan ko maybe US UK countries bebre a want to say about developing no udru ho no mo a taxes na ye gi omo no omo de boa e mo man etumpon hwe se okofo car bus ye o tax e beje wo ni na hye skani mu okoto ade a ye o tax e beje wo ni nyina omo de boa na bibia etumi akoso omo je bebre omo de tax no eye pese wa wo akra foforo wa wo ba wo akra ne wa wo dia na pese wa ye wa se de so hwe no oman no government no agi akra no na wa hwe no from tese kete kra baby o ahwe na na 18 years ama nipa no ababenya adwuma ye enya bibia agina ansa na wagya nipa no nya no kra no foto o de beto aye akwa no futuo mama no bank bi obekipia ma akwa se de be ya bebo akwa na madachi wetima ba be di papa no ni nyina ye se de be ya dachi no country ni benya future papa de bia meka se mi se o oman bi mu na se oman no ankasa no se empanyifo no engine enkra ho engine youth ni ho na ye se oman no ankasa no e twa se ikagya tum Ghana de san bedu ba bia hwe beba ade se twagya tum ni ese no se empanyifo na se oman adwen pa de a se no mana e kɔ no e tan ye pa na Addo dan kwa Akufo-Addo se no na e wo so ti na asem ye beka se party fo bi na wo so a oro na asem na meka na so na Addo na te so yidie no na asem na medican aka ye pa wa moa de tia meka sa nyina se tax na ojeje ne de tax probia ye tax so uko US ye tax so Italy UK be bia ye tax no nanso ye hwe ye tax ye gi ye be tax no e o ba bia nanso tax na adwuma na fa nya adwuma Emma sa ade we e call so some years ago ana government business etiso ama MPP government e be ka say o me incompetent ni na say o me tax atototo ma so bebre a say ensem fata emwa ni ko say sa tax no komo implement sa tax no tototo ni ma so fine case yeti ase ama ni pa bebre de kwa dwudwum so da bi sa party we de ne mo ni pa wa dwumpa na Addo ene ono an nya bamia ai omo wa dwumpa te so metimi abo ma Ghana ena ye de yekoto aba ena Ghana for e de say tumi a omo wo no omo de saa tumi no ema mo say momre ne party a na oye incompetent na ye yi na fi ho no mo na mo ye competent party no mo ma meje ene mo me hwe eno ma e koso na ansa na kra ansa na me de mensam ni be yi mensam apie no be be se kokko video bi e bia no bi hwe mo ase why no so no de party bi agimi na adwen sebe nipa bia empanyifo bi o mo hwe ntina ma me to sebe won ka me to sebe cause empanyifo bo ngofo bo Ghana ase sebe o mo agimi pa ye sebe to ntin o mo agimi de tell me ka sa ni na say o ma da ne politics no say ase o mo no e abusua de ne ma me join ne MPP ne papa e NDC ni enti e basa na abusua no e party wi ntin twa say o no so kokko join ne bi on thinke gene ho policy be no mo de ba ebe bo man no ebe bo youth no ebe ma youth na koso eno na wo kyese wo to ho aba hwe ne yenja saa nkurase abato no saa nkurase abato na yese mo ni magu ase no se pipi fo so mo ni magu ase me de bia meka so obi o to oba man pipi bia sebe wa nwene ho onim nyansa maka na you right cause me nim nyansa de bi pan wo ma e ma this year wo to oba ma MPP cause enyoma mo ka so mo beye no hwede esisi eti no udi saa ade a de bia no wo maame e wo saa party no wo papa wo saa party no udi enu nachi e na de ko to oba na sebe nyansasem ni de oye ni enu te man ka so no nyina cho because gene policies no ho gene no ma mo beye ho gene ade a be bo Ghana ho enye de wo maame pe enye de wo papa pe ye go video ni mbra video a eye ye president na Addo dan kwaku fado time o ma me president na no de na no kasade ene nka ye wo ye oba pa na kana na Addo rapo a ka beti ase easy na no de papa se ne nyina ya atoro oboa na Addo dan kwaku fado video a o ka sa tax won sem o kasa fa Ghana so Ghana ye bre ki kan se mebre ye go video ni mbra na ye hu sa mpa obetina so no sa ne ma na o kan no watimi aya na ye hwe video mbra.
If the president would only look a little closer behind the veneer that closets him, just a little behind his immediate circle of family and friends, he will see and feel the agony of Ghanaians. If he looked a little closer, even at the rank and file of his own party, he would recognize that this is indeed an economy in crisis. Yes, there are a few people who have prospered under this government, largely members of the president's family and his inner circle. The Ghana of the past 4 years is certainly nothing like the Ghana that the current population of Ghanaians aspire to. I want a Ghana where political activity is conducted with civility and honor, and no one thinks of rigging an election as an option.
All right, Ebusian, for a video, I president Nana Addo dan kwaku fado ebe kan ye. Wa utie nsem we ya, na se opeso kire se Mahama time obaye no, ode amemu ni ye eye enamfo sem Ebusian sem ni ade fine case. Ni enim se Nana Addo beba. Ono so ebe employ nkofo a sebe komuni madwuma ne ye. Na adwuma no mati adwuma no na omuni mo masade obaye ni parodo kwa Mahama ex president oyisu ye no Nana Addo yisu abro na nse no so ateso mponi abusuafo wo mu na ofa asefo no mo ne ofa no mususu wo mu se woni mbi kura no me na ofela baako ya de hwe sika sam so kene for yata ai Nana Addo nua Nana Addo maame nua ba ite Nana Addo nua no so ati ase ti no ensem bi wo no mo a Nana Addo na aka ma na tekere ono a obi oso wo se ne no ma na wo ye nenye oba onye bi wo de we are competent government, we are competent president. Now they as wo de we are true for che obia. Yeah, so we are true. Why are true for? Nana Addo we are true for. Cause in no man na obi kan past no ye hu ni sa bi. Owi e kura me de anso akura de me sa ko na ma me sa ko tete kura no na etwa me nsu mu kura ze no o me sa taxes na ba kura na ma me bu kura fu. Say Bamia wa bon Bamia enye na kami se wo nim hwe fa mamu hu obenam abontina no ye media me mass dia or timas or economic boy he ba me a onim hwe wo obi ti so wo se tax na wo dia ba no emmo mine entumpon emmo mine scan ya de emma citizens in chain but hwe ade ono so be ka bi e for tax ho ene yen hwe se one na nado e be je o mine no tax na o mate so e na o masa pagem e say fuel e ko say e do say yen hwe ba mia ono so na asem o kan ye na yehu sampa so me competent and incompetent me jama mo na mo so mo comment about te hwe ba mia video no e bra.
All of these are hurting. They are hurting the economy. These taxes are hurting. And therefore, you are not going to get the growth. And when you don't get the growth, you will not get the revenue. And when you don't get the revenue, you go back to increasing taxes to get the revenue. And then you are in a cyclical downward spiral. And so they have it wrong. And we will change that particular policy. We will use the tax incentives to grow this economy. And you
for ways so e baumia I vice president e demand another down Kufuado I we nyoma te say atro a omudi kan di ye anse no bepa Ghana akunya ne di there's a Ghana say no bepa akunya di atwa so twantro we obi ate say we panyini kura na wo so do age no to nchen na obi twantro kire ye mpanyinfo no bi ne nkura ne bi e dey say no say akwa bi obabi na so twantro a ye fa nso wan ye fa wo se wan I say like mu twantro do and before mu twantro do mo ntimi nya ade na ka no kre Ghana asema ye say ye ka dia kire eye baomia ene nanado nyina ene say mo fix Ghana no maye Ghana no ba ye no na asai ye nim sa ma so mo gitu mu sa asai education enye roads enye ekwan chese enoma bebre me kase me wo boso wase ya time beko akwan nye education nye lighting system dumso no na ba ye say kobisa ma musinye dumso ba mia we ex president ba mia na de adia enye se nye dumso na de adia Ghana mo se Ghana no enye mo ba beje yie e se ka se mo fix ma ya o implement ya ka chere say ye fix ye once the issue no o fix ya de no ma ye no o se ye fix ye once ma me chere ade bi me house owner and our rent dan e wo me ho na se issues bi o no mo a e kofie e koso e ofie o no mo a emwa when ni twase o tena se edem rato e ma issues na say nyoma na e koso ofie o no no etimi yeye etina ye me fiura wona de tumi ama wona tumi ofie ni tumi kuta o ye say nana do we o ka say ene obi under 6 a ye beda lockdown ba ye when ni ben o timi pie ye di so etino say nana fix o man ni ye wo de sanitizer any ade be buy COVID-19 period time. My baby say, only ba me atena ase no. Ghana sanitation cry bad and poor. Da ben po na matimi aka say, mo de ke say enoma to akwam dustbins esisi street mu. Ama go for de enoma the waste ade omo wie no omo to atwa abonten date no. Omo de agum. Sai issues we nyina ma matimi ahwe. Nessa Ghana na muka se Ghana na asay na mabe ni no ni yi no ene say Ghana na ngasa na muso mabe chichire Ghana no mo ba ma Ghana aita bochi mo ye tiska so yesu edi hia na na do times nessa na do ni nyina na o dada ye wo yo trofo na do dan kwakufu ado wo twantro wan ka no kre na unye nipa geto a wanyini 77 years na atro no doso mo ka no kre ne nkire se Ghana no muntumi nye na mo be pa obi ama na aboa ma po obi ama na aboa mo na mo nya atro no kroma efin mo fa das bibia nsi ba bia Ghana ha me kam cho say cars chi bola enu 10 o Ghana ha the whole Ghana what me prove atro me say Ghana ha car say wa ye de twe ball e be do 10 be prove kire me ye ni bi mpo abobo ya na esese fire ball it's on my way be ni on my way na yes ade taxes ade kire ye ye de di wo se ketua tax o cause o man ye hu so tax ni be biem tax be biem ye wie so na ko schools mu a education no mo so am so di free se saba chesa ade ni free a na yes na quality so ya poor e free a quality so e poor me time ni tika me video bi kire o school wa gan ha ya school no roofing na apa computer se laptop ni ada omu bi da school wa gan ha omu bi da ye wi atam sika kese ade ama blasters for furufuo no so mo fan kokko yusu se video no e beba no so ye mo se video no ofia ha ne e beba no so omo ko se ska no kwa e ma nkra na titi school mu no na sa akra a wo hu PC da ye de chalk e na a draw keyboard e wo desk so a wo di sua se keyboard ni ye na sa di pe opie free school mu no ma wo ni nyanza opie free school mu no ma sabe sabe mo pese enkra no sabe o mepia ba no mu nimdie bia fa mo kala bule ho mo corruption no ho no nti no e na mo poor education na make say free teachers na me wo ye parent na wo she free teachers na ko to ba sabe wonnwene wonni plan na se wanga sa no wo timi mmoa ho no obusuafo wonni future ene ma wo ma impo so tia se na se wanga sa no ma no timi nhwe wo ade sa aban no ena aba beboa na aban na bebo kwa de kam ni problem wo ho but ni yie mu policy ni kwan sa nye papa dey tell because policy nye papa ni se fe sa akra ko school o mo nim time from the mama kwan what wa is your time aso monko na next imra ya running a shift say Ghana school I had a shifting cultivation we kwana we aba ebi mo ko nim time baby school I say announce no radio so what a shame na Addo government what a shame Addo wa gu asantifo ni ma say ye ba eye dum so ho mo da mo say ye dum so ba me me friend dum so say dey ya mama ni din foforo bi be ma o din foforo so dum we ye so dum nana fine nana so dum so hey Kufuado nana Addo dan kwa Kufuado wa bon amamru ho wa bon papa na say dia obeki kan ye frakadama ye ya ngofo bi di mama si nche no na say nyansa kwan say dum so no muntimi fix me ma asenti no mo de time schedule no mo de akwa akrafo ene akrafo be da sumu say ana mo fe bi ma kuma ase a eno de ma won say strong wood munti no engofo be dwen say oh dum so asaba mo fa mra na aba dum so no mo fa time na mra na aba ye de won ko de chance de mo de time na kra aba ko ye say enim ti mo me ehu time say no ye be dum no ni ehu say de ye ba be dum nti ye ready mahama time no kra ya nyenyenye no kra ni enim say time ye ba be dum no me kasa we ama mahama no je say be tina say me NDC na mpo say me NDC ni kra na NDC mahama oda animu na o ye running mate di mo no o ye nipa utwa na si ya moja beba sa na utwa na do ni moja beba eti sa politics e na obi be jino kasa na sebe omo ko school a omo ko sua nyimdie na omo nim nyansa no sebe na adwene e wo low adwene o low no so sa anya fe na o se ka fon de kirewo wa o pe oman ni ye no a o be kanya nsama chempanyifo no be kwa adwendwuma mu sampa asema aka ne correct no na o jina ho na o ne we nanim den sa di be se body no ka fon kirewo ana o NDC ni o MPP ni ana e dey ni nyina ne se pe oman ni ye eti na Addo e fix dum so na Addo fix education system ni ye na Addo roads o say this year of roads ye hu hwe Atonsu high school junction ene wo de ko esra so nyina enfuturo nko a na se kro me ko abonten obi asem o kan ne se enfuturo am obi asthma yo aman asthma amene wu Yes, we any idea about say we a competent president. What a shame. Nanado, we do go money mass. We go money mass. Kase piao, we go money mass. Ditum. Na we go money mass. We need MPP for. Ya kwa nsem for so dia. Na no be MPP for so ye pa cause policy ni no ma bi omode etoto akwam no emwa cause na ohwe me title no kra na fix the country. Fix my yen cause ye nim say Ghana no apratete. Mahama time no anyeye na enye papa na edum so omre na e wo so wo de wo so a competent president wo no party me a competent party away but the more bon kra chen de wo twem mo bon rough ye wi so a erade ya some Ghana aye minister of sports so on him the din Mustafa Yusuf I on din American papa ya babontin e be chire nsem bebre na say na metesa na Addo say ope $25 million what the command hwan mu am say dia foto mu na o de kwakoto say de be aga na de be boy bra what the command blasters for e de akọ AFCON omu hia am say de be call World Cup AFCON 2023 ya e ba be kom ya
$10 million.
Yes. The large chunk of whatever we are going to raise, whether we like it or not, the national team, the Blaster, will spend more than 80% or 90% of the cost. As a nation, me a core supporter, a fan of the national team. I'm also a Ghanaian and a taxpayer. And I share the views of Ghanaians, and I share your view. Say, numerous investments, more than $100 million. I don't have the figures, but I'm taking the figures from you.
Oh, I'm sure it is more than $100 million.
Without bringing caps, because since 1982, we have not come close of winning there. Even though we have come close, but we haven't won the African Cup of Nations, which I think is something that we have to work on, and that's why we are putting this. But aside that, as I say, who say, even though we have all these challenges, World Cup qualifiers to play. We also have the AFCON that, God willing, we've qualified. We have to participate in. As a country, do we take the decision and say, because, say, over the last 40 years, we've not taken the cup. Because of that, are we not going to participate in the African Cup of Nations? If it's as a country we take that decision, then fine. Then it means we will need the money to be able to take it.
But as a country, we can't take the decision. I am more and more in charge of the country and we take a decision. The rest of us, you take decisions on our behalf.
Very well.
We are the ones who question the decisions
you
take.
We have told you that whatever it is, yes, we admit that for the past 40 years, we haven't been able to bring CAP home, which is something that we are going to work on. Yet still, we think that it is necessary for our national teams to participate in this tournament.
For example, your 80%, but your fan say 80%. Let's just say Black Stars and Crowd will spend about $20 million.
Yes, it is most likely, because if I give you the breakdown, aside the preparation for the World Cup qualifier, then the next event is the World Cup qualifier itself. Then the AFCON, we need to prepare for the AFCON. It's also another event that you camp your teams before they go. Then the AFCON tournament itself, you have to also go and participate, which is also another course.
Winning bonus, Kaho.
Then once you finish the AFCON and you qualify for the World Cup itself, you need to prepare again. That is another event. Then after you prepare for the World Cup, you participate in the World Cup itself. Winning bonus has become a major issue. And I'll admit that it's a major issue, and all of us, I share the views of Ghanaians, that winning bonus should be tied to performance.
You share our views. What are you doing about those views you share?
What I'm doing is to ensure that even before we come with a policy decision on winning bonus, because I've set up a committee currently, and I've discussed with His Excellency the President that I'll be setting a committee to look holistically into our winning bonuses of our national team. And not only Blaster, but the whole national team structure. And once we have the winning bonus structure, then it takes away any time when we are going for a tournament. It's the time that we are coming to be discussing winning bonus.
And it 34, my views, about $25 million winning bonus. I players for winning bonus.
See, my views on winning bonus should be tied to performance. So if as a country we come out with a decision
that, and I'm not going to take that decision without doing broader consultation, because you have to consult the key stakeholders.
Minister,
Yendru
Hoye, me say 25 million winning bonus. I am players in Benya.
Winning bonus I can't just sit here, because sometimes you have to value the whole games I ever come, because in any okwa already we could win.
Minister. Why am I $25 million? In this $25 million, see a winning gamer player back could be saying.
Currently, each player, the current practice, each player is given $5,000 as winning bonus. And it is something that have come, that is currently. So if you do your mathematics and you calculate the number of teams, the number of matches that we have per World Cup qualifier, which is 8, you have the tournament itself to go and play. You have 2 friendlies that we have planned that they will do as preparation towards the AFCON. Then you calculate all this, you should be able to have a rough idea of how much winning bonus you will need. So
who winning AFCON?
Who winning AFCON? They will give you the value of the AFCON is about $4.5 million.
$4.5 million. Yes. Into we're looking in excess of $20 million to go and pick up $4.5 million.
No, you are talking. I said this estimated budget is not only for AFCON.
It's for AFCON and World Cup.
World Cup. And the qualifiers.
So how much do we hope to spend on AFCON?
AFCON.
Or how much are we budgeted to spend on AFCON?
The AFCON budgeted.
Friendly matches, qualification matches, and the tournament itself.
So the AFCON, our plan is that AFCON, say a year 2 friendly matches before we call AFCON. Then the AFCON itself, we have the preliminary stage where we have knockout stage and other stage. So all the stages, our estimated budget is about $6 million.
Including up to the final.
Yes.
To final, we would have expended $6 million to go for 4.5. So there's a deficit of 1.5. Doesn't make economic sense.
Yes, you might not have. It doesn't add up to the economics, but the value to your players, the value to the countries, the value to even the team itself cannot be quantified.
But Minister
Chairman General.
So it is part of the reason TSA say as a year
Chairman General. It will not be fair to say Kobe Bia and Fashimba.
Make up Black Stars.
Yeah, Black Stars. In 2006, Chairman General, Black Stars went to Germany. It was the only African country that went to the round stage.
Second round.
Second round. Am I right?
Very.
In 2010, the Black Stars was the only African team that went to quarterfinals.
True.
Was it good or bad?
Very good.
So it will not be fair to say the Black Stars, anytime they go, they don't perform.
For a Minister of Sports, and I didn't know the same at Tujano, and ultimately, some of Kenyan idea. A man for a job, a man with a video in the minister, be brain job, because some okay Canada, and this is so mammy, Debbie. This is so. Eh? Mammy Casama could be entry or my Ghana and in penny for a minister or Tipui. Minister, wow, in Pefe say. Tournament ya mo kra mo kwe. Mo muntimi nje. E ya de da ho. Cosmo mo kono kra ma bomasa. Muntimi nje. E ya de ni kwa se me disi. Muntimi enje. Says career mo je na nyeska kitwa. Ana ade na mo kwa ko bona nkasa no. Sika da so. Tournament bia no Ghana for ade bia kwa bia no. We a business. Business akwa no just say we discuss shame scanner the shame no just say you be gain free business back no ya so chance scanner the be wura no and am boa fine sika ye di common mo di akobobo no $25 million and yes cedis is ya kese tournament in the scale that's what be win the tournament in the scale that's nyina ya de be ma nyina ya $4.5 million. $4.5 million. And on this car, wow, bury in the tournament, no, here they mau. na wa baby second and the third no dey 2.5 and I dey be ma na ye Ghana na ye kono ye ne ko host o ma na say ye na aba ade ense hunu no eti painful we asem no omotena say e plan na ye ansa na ma be kan oh mama ni na ho mama ni na ho honorable money na ho president money na ho mama money na ho na Ghana na mo ye ne basasa no say skawe your hospitals are say and na Ghana ha ye we say your 21st century Ghana yes Ghana ye develop Ghana na na do na tiso ntino ye koye nim no enemremu hospital bo no ma nso to a eba ho omurufin na say 25 million US dollars say the common blasters for akobo ball ama ball no kran for so bia sa ama so ye be sa we ye wi ani asa ko koje bosia afri no fo no ho na asa de ka na mo oman be ni amamu no na ye nyomo a omunni mamumu ni ya na say adwen no ene ye tuntum ni ntia sabe asem no fo no yakopon bo wiase na o ka say wo bo nipa se ne seso no anya bia we question to the viewers ye Africans no ye ka ho bia na wo bo nipa se ne seso ye Africans no ye ka ho bia na because asem no fo no different from yen I said you know the Christian is different from the Christian woman no adwen no why what the 25 million you hey man try so say we mama yentu na so etan kra nanado wo say be lala sulala president lala sulala nanado dan kwa lala sulala e be Jesus ka we e dey ama blasters for some fan konkore says can fire kwan Jesus can fire hospitals Jesus can be schools ni mu biemu na double track one how say hunu nso free school mu na nkra ntimi su ade wo di free teachers aba ya boy nsema ma na bravo why ade cause some omuni bi kra na nka mo betima ko school why ade na nso emu hye no de wanya ade wabon feska bi school ni mu sisi bi ka ho man kwa space classroom ni akeka aboso tawe chenchenache opese ya tuma bi pianti na Ghana fo no bi asabe ye na nwene ha illiterate bebre gu hanti no ye sabe mo nim hwe bon wa bon sika kronim na we police we ongo to aba ne say abato kakro binyata frinti no na mpanyimfo no bi a sabe omo so aka ahemfo nimo aya mo asanteman mu ha ka mo kan ewo mu no ne e frantuma kakraka ne ahye cha pafo ne tutuntuma agbu ne eba enso hwi ni kuteye kamo aka be si omo so na ko matime ye nhye papa se de be boa na ma Ghana no yeso yetime yenya bibi papa no mutima na mutimia mo de panyimfo wo ye panyina okromu a woni age wo ye MP e wo okromu wo okro no woni je ade ba ko a esa ha me ye metan no kran se obi be pre MP assemblyman na okromu onye ono ote president etu kwanya na ye kasa assemblyman no anti kromu de ye nkasa MP no anti omma honom de ye nkasa o se ka otira kromu obi kwanya nya na ko fa so bi na so ba oda viet mu e bom nim ko onte nyina wan sika kase Ghana say MP give almost 100 and something million a month ono no on to like bill on to fuel on the car okobu fuel or buni free water bill on to ya na ono a ye na ye wo fie a ye akatua de Ghana waye adwuma ye ke twene ka kase 1000 cedis emro Ghana wa akatua wo ye citizen na wonya ban mu adwuma mu and asa wonye MP na bia wo sika 2000 limit asa na wo betua like bill wo be twa water bill wo be afu asa ko bu ash na de ono no da esi mu da yensa nim the light yes so mo so we so a ebe da adwi we o matimi ya adwuma yes so mo so too much champion betena wa ke kasansem we na be san yes spend we na be spend enye osika entro me yes an we taxpayer who tax who tax mo to no ma ye tuo mo ka kese na mo nim de mo be ye this nyoma hunu ma pe na mo tete mo ka nim no ma yo tenten ye hu mo na mo miemie ma wo ka that's all se hunu ni eso sabe abi mo nim nyansa ni asoro a ma che kokodi lai so sabe be kwa wadin so yakoma ni akokodi lai so sabe wo se hunu a ye beto oba na wi aba bedi ntino ni akokosa ho lai ho ma che yenda ma me fo mpanyifo sa no ma we nyina ntino mo kra mo num ho aish ni akoto oba ma no be da kam V8 kesiem na ka sabe ka wodresa V8 no na ka wa adwen we no wo yisu de ya adwuma e de aboa Ghana wona nkwan ni mu a wona ho no ma o din kra be bon kra ma unhia this is the bone Chema sabo su tina swame enye ne kronom kwan kohwe traffic etimi che ona ho koba otimi twem ko hoba ohu kwan no enye ono nko ya Patricia wan ni din no Madam Patricia e di anam nim ono abo atonsu ha kwan basa o ba na nka wo no wo beye ne ma papa no o wo kan no beti baabi ni maame eye MPP ni papa NDC ni waje party na tum etu wo kan ni atan me wota me awota me agye dai I don't care ye kinyansa sam na akire wo to nyansa ba to abapa ma party papa mo gine Ghana ho enya party bia no ba ade ma pants no ba ro pioto no MPs no omo wi ma papa omo ni sika no na mo sori amoso so ho mache na okọ brɛ ho atum fifire e de bo akọ salai me da Ghana de man we adako se mpanyifo no nsa wa beto obabia wonim nyansa se mpanyifo no o man se mfiri ho anye o man ni yi a wa beto obabia mbia wa jimi me nto se bempo na se nyansa kwa wontim ona nwene wo so beto oba ma obi na ono no de emra no be ya adwuma e de hyehyɛ be ya adwuma aboa ama akwan school hospitals no ma be ya adwuma no o mfa nye na ode eno mahunu wo ya awe uhu bi wutimi ka bi usuro nti no wo se me ko ka menya asɛmba yi you have freedom of speech o e bit ma kyerɛ ya adwen ode no ma bebere ho e jo no bo saa wo sika na ba begene de no mfa emfa na efa kra na yese hu se Ghana no ye corrupt party no na sa amamore no o me papa o me man so bo Ghana ebusafo ye kasa be kasa me ne kra si be kasa ame ne si we youth in politics Gideon and am de ebre wo no show we no maka cho say dan da nyina no de be bre wo se de fata Ghana say no nyina e dia ye ne de aboa ye obi a nyina ha emeke bi ma party bi ye kama party A ye me kama party B me mini party bia card no be no ka say na o kasa ko ha nti o ha me mfa ho ye be kan nyansa sama cho nyansa fo betie agimi fo de minim say de me kan kwata sama I know ba nyansa ni betie nyansa fo me da obi bia ase me de wo besi ha edi ne ba kope ogidi occasion TV na woni guto ahwe no occasion boutique for so mas ne shema kama ama me ho etimi ye fa ne no ba be di djuma kese pa e di abo ma Ghana penfo no hwe ya ni nyina Ghana ye di mu ntina ye pe Ghana ye nanado ye do ye ba me ye do mu ye mo nye Ghana ye mo fiction ye na moa e ma Ghana ntimi nkoso ye pa aha e na brebe ma di bibia esie aseda kese kwama ye me camera man ye wasti GH na do gen figudi so MC awon set no ma na bibia timi ekoso video se course show the swing na na so no another man e pia bibia tu ma bibia dey etimi eto ye pa Drake Cost Ventures ventures for o pese wire fee come what if you know o pe wiring papa said be dan into me and shit they say no o turn my papa e de wire fee a eboa e ma light no bob to bob cry and shintem bob na shintem ni ya wiring na one wire na ye ntia nti me kafo obo e de ma mo na mes na o screen so fana from amajo so na fe no maboa atoto bibia ma bibia timi to yi pa ade ma brand ni time na ri adwuma nti ne basa na se hiti a twase e ba form na fe no edi ni na esi wo ho no mpa yi timi da se so jebre na wo share me da se ne be se hia I salute you youth in politics ma dem so say youth no e de who politics mu amna yi amna boa.
Yeah, hello, Janet. Oh, many aje samate on many aje pa. Na here na TV da. Imprimi show occasion TV. Misro enkrofobia twamani mu ahia ma me ne o monkasa me wi a na me ne wakasa na emum di kanchi wo fidie no eto occasion TV. Abusia for me din na obri ebo a from akona na se council na ehe na wo hwe obi a hwe occasion TV onso kɔhwe ho obeye nhira.
Entertainment news ebeto wasum ade ebema obraba ko ni mu eye occasions TV ewo YouTube subscribe uwia na uwie adoma no mia so ebeto mu abati ti wo online ye de ade atuma won first person a wo behwe wo ye osi e ho na mehwe hwe mienko na yenye ni sie